Hey everybody. So this last week I celebrated my 36th birthday. And first I want to thank everybody that took the time to write me, to send me a message, to send a voice note, to send some videos. My friends that come to meet me in person, my family, and especially Hannah for just setting up a beautiful day for me and making me feel so loved. It was really, really appreciated. Um, but I want to share with you a little bit about what I experienced on my birthday. So, I've been working really hard on myself for about 5 years now, and I've worked through a lot of those traumas and difficulties that I went through, both through cancer and my illness, the changes in my life, having lost some of my friends, a lot of things that were happening at that moment. But there were things that happened long before that that I had been pushing down. So I spent most of the day on my birthday crying, like uncontrollably crying, like sobbing crying. I was completely overwhelmed with emotion. Even though that felt terrible, I'm so proud and happy that it happened. And I'll tell you why. So for most of my life, I've pushed down my emotions. I was always in the mindset that men should be tough, that you don't show your emotions, you don't complain, you don't cry, you don't do all those things. Um, the unfortunate thing about that is that you don't get to pick which emotions you shut off. So, what we want is to not feel pain, sadness, fear, regret, all these things that we look at as negative emotions, but we still want to feel joy and happiness and peace and content. But that's not the way that it works. I dulled those senses that I didn't like, and over time I end up dulling all of my senses. My ability to feel joy and happiness was severely affected by the actions I was taking, both mentally and physically. I was drinking very, very heavily. I was doing all kinds of things to distract and disassociate from this pain that I was feeling, and that caused me to not feel good things either. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. And so, by able to release these emotions that I built up and bottled for so long, I'm creating space for the new thoughts and beliefs to come in. If I can feel that deep sadness and sit in it and allow it to pass through me, then I'm also going to be able to feel joy and happiness and peace like I've never felt before. The way I look at it is I'm incredibly proud of being able to do that. That's something I've not been able to do before unless I was drinking or there was something else going on where I felt safe or comfortable enough to let those emotions out, or just overwhelmed with what was going on in my body that it poured out of me. So to be able to just sit there and have these things come out and be released is an incredible improvement for me. And I could have looked at this as, oh, I ruined my birthday. This is so bad. This is supposed to be my special day. And I did this. I could have blah, blah, blah. And made it horrible inside of my mind. But at 36, I'm finally able to allow out these things that I bottled up probably since I was a little kid. And honestly, that's the best gift I could have given myself. And I hope you take this story as an opportunity to let things out that you've been holding on. Your guilt, shame, pain, anger, frustration, whatever it is, let those things out. Let them move through you. Let yourself feel it so that you can also feel joy and happiness and, and content and peacefulness and all these things. We can't pick and choose which emotions we feel and which ones we don't. And I got to tell you, there's not many things I felt worse than not feeling anything at all. I'm feeling disconnected, of being in a room full of my friends in a beautiful place and feeling empty. It was horrible. And I'm so excited to release this out and work through these things and come out stronger and better on the other end. I believe so much that me holding those things in for so long and the abuse that I did to myself after that is what got me into that position, is what got me sick. It's what caused me to be depressed. It's what forced my body to attack myself through cancer. So, for today, I'm just very, very proud. Incredibly, incredibly proud that I was able to do that. And I hope this gives you the little push that maybe you need to do the same for yourself so that you can feel how you really want to feel, so that you can be free of these things, so that you can forgive others, not for them, but for yourself, so that you don't carry that poison inside of you. We all got to face the music at some point. There's always something that comes from every decision that we make. And last week for my birthday was my time to hear the music. So thank you guys so much for listening. I love you all so much. Getting that outpour of love from people around the world. There's been so many people that have touched my life and improved me and cared for me and pushed me forward and propelled me. And I hope that I can give that same love back to my community and those that are in need. So thank you guys so much. I'm very honored and proud to see 36. And I got a lot of things in store. I can't wait to show you guys.